Think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on... Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet.
Have Berlin yet.
It's never been a problem for me.
We finished analyzing the names
February
acquired
24th, 1981.
One in particular stands out. Anton Volkov. He's a Russian arms dealer working out of East Berlin. Admittedly, his connection to Perseus comes as a surprise.
We've got killer capture orders on Volkov. So if we can't get to Perseus, we'll get to his men. Close off his resources, force him out of hiding. Mason and Woods are still wrapping up business in Kiev. Which means Volkov is ours. Gear up, and we'll move out.
MI6 has been tracking Volkov for 7 years. It is my strong
We'll talk on the drive, though.
capture rather than kill.
Okay.
The odds answers to a
You
great
don't say
many
anything. Y'all two are too busy talking.
preference has
and
been
what do
known.
you say?
Here to entertain me. You being funny? Did we not just go through this? Look, I could say so many things right now. No, forget about it. It's good. Only when they tell me not to. This assignment, I'm mostly gonna run the shop. Whatever you guys need, I'll make sure you have it. You see, I got a list of connections longer than the Great Wall. Adler needs it, I can procure it. No exceptions. Sure, I could get that. No problem. Easy. I can have that in-house by next week. Clever. But I wasn't joking earlier. That's a hell of a request, but give me enough time and I can have one parked outside. Okay. Now how you gonna pay for that? Last I heard, Adler cuts the checks around here. Unless you got a suitcase full of cash, I'm gonna consider your request null and void. Yeah, he's here. Doc, I think you want this one.
Collections?
You bouncing some checks again?
I'll take it back here.
Hello. Shit. I tried to track that motherfucker years ago, when he went to Italy for a douchebag conference. He's slick. If you see him, tell him Lawrence Sims says hello. I guess we need more of that old school CIA blood with us. I mean, Park over there, she's cool, but she's not company, if you know what I mean.
Found in Da Nang was a treasure trove. Are you feeling all right, Belle? That's one of the reasons we wanted you on this team. Not even the CIA's best cryptographers have been able to crack that dossier. You're special, Belle. But it also sounds like you need a nap. We have, for a short while. We share a common interest. Though to be frank, he's not the most pleasant person I've worked with. And from one woman to another, give him a wide berth. No more than you need to, I'll tell you that. Avoid personal questions.
His scar.
Never ask about his scar. Do you really think that if I knew, I would tell you?
Yeah.
You're cute. Born on the coast of Leningrad, never travels when the sun's out. He has
His
impeccable taste in
scar.
scotch.
Now I'm curious
And
about
medieval
his
torture
scar.
devices. I think he'd love the UK. I plan on taking him on a personal tour. My pleasure.
I'll have to figure that out later. With his scar. Scar. Got you. There's nothing else up in here that I should know about. I've talked with you. This is unlocked already. You know Adler?
Nice work producing that name, Bell. We archive everything. CIA's like my ex-wife. Won't give a damn thing away. The trick is knowing what's buried in that pile and getting the thing you need when you need it. Did I ever see his face? No. That photo on the board is all we have, and it's more than 20 years old. Handsome man. I hope the years weren't kind to him. Just Langley, nothing to worry about. You want to make sure Park hasn't killed Lazar yet.
Wow.
We'll leave within the hour.
And I think that's it. I thought there was another one that was up in here, but he's like, just talk with me and okay. That's another place that's closed off. I think that's it. Let's see, what does it say? In addition to your next mission, the optional side mission Operation Red Circus and Operation Chaos has been unlocked and now available on the evidence board. Alright. Perseus. Examine evidence. A bloody dossier. Secrets and lies. This is a dossier Snow. Oh, that fits! That fits so much! I didn't realize this at all. But if you go back and go to this evidence, it will have the name that you have chosen for your character. And since mine is Snow, it's Snowbell Knight. So it'll say the name of the person you're playing as, which I didn't realize that. Oh, I can zoom into it? It'll be fine. I can't read it anyway. Recovered in a village outside of the fire base ripcord in Vietnam. Rumors had already placed Perseus in that area of Da Nang. It was a stroke of fortune that Bell stumbled upon. But had yielded a present in Red Circus. Let's see what this
MI6
Red
has spent the
Circus
last
is.
year tracking a group of embedded Soviet agents within multiple European governments. These agents could be strategically positioned to set up a larger Soviet plan for Europe.
Okay.
During a recent
So-
operation, we acquired information about this group's structure. There are 3 unidentified key agents leading it, and their handler is the Soviet Major Vadim Rudnik, a name previously connected to Perseus. We have Rudnik's position and can move on it, but if we don't first identify his 3 lead agents, we risk losing our chance to take all of the embedded agents down. Check out our list of suspects here. Special evidence you find on missions will help identify the 3 lead agents. I'd advise figuring out who they are before going after Rudnik.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so basically, don't play this yet. So basically, these two missions right here, as you see, you don't exactly play them yet because you need to grab a bunch of different stuff from the other missions. Okay, but let's see what this is. Sims. MI6 has spent the last year tracking a group of embedded Soviet agents within multiple European governments. These agents could strategically position to set up a larger Soviet plan for Europe. During a recent operation, we acquired information about this group's structure. There are 3 unidentified key agents in it. Leading. The handler is a Soviet Major Vadim Rudnik, a name previously connected to Perseus. We have Rudnik's position and can move on him, but if we don't identify his 3 lead agents, we risk losing our chance to take all of the embedded agents down. Check out our list of suspects here, special agents you'll find on missions that will help identify the 3 lead agents. I advise figuring out who they are before going after Rudnik. KGB profile of Venom Rudnik. European handler. According to CIA intelligence, Soviet Major Rudnik has collaborated with Perseus for several years now as they work to install agents within the political infrastructures of Europe. Rudnik is apparently the handler for these embedded operators, so eliminating him would disrupt whatever long-term plans Perseus has in mind. Okay, review subjects. Alright. So we have Alex Sapurti, male, 0709-1918, Warsaw, Poland, Vietnam, Australia, Paris, France, mark as target. Oh, okay, so we get to mark as targets with all these different people. Hint, special pieces of evidence that contain to the aspiring suspect are hidden inside missions, which means going back and playing these missions again. Leslie Sinclair, Harvey Spray, Aaron Lee, Calvin Dunn, Elena Miller, Claire Kolberstein, or Jim Krager. Okay, that's Red Circus. Let's see.
So listen up. An ex-CIA operative named Robert Aldrich
Oh,
has
he
gone
said
rogue.
what? Okay.
Langley believes this asshole is working with Perseus to assemble a spy ring inside U.S. borders. We recently acquired an encrypted floppy disk from one of his agents that we believe contains everything we need to know about his network, if we can get to it. We know where Aldrich is and can move on him any time. But if we don't get into this disk first, we may nail Aldrich but leave his network intact. You may find some intel out on missions that could help crack the code on this disk. Keep an eye out.
A coded message, missing pieces. We discover Christine carrying this coded message. We believe it's intended for the US spy ring, but no one's been able to decrypt it yet. Show 'em how it's done. Found and no one left to run. Photo of Robert Aldrich, the traitor. Robert Aldrich represents one of the worst case scenarios for the CIA. A highly trained operative who, through either greed, vindictiveness, or just a profound shift in worldview, turned his power against the organization and country that shaped him. Once that line has been crossed, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. His elimination is the only way to ensure the future security of the nation. What is this? This was spying information. Access denied. If we decrypt it, if we decrypt the protection on the disk, we might be able to take down the entire spy ring. This is why we need you. Show us your skill. Hint: special pieces of evidence that contain clues to the disk password are hidden inside missions. Okay. Actual jaw. Alright. No one left to run. Here we go. Brick in the wall. Okay. Oh jeez. Okay. Photo of Anton Volkov, a Russian mafioso in Berlin. Once a puppet master from abroad, Anton Volkov now spends significant amounts of time within the German Democratic Republic, drifting between East Berlin and the Stratzun waterfront. Prostitution rings, drug trafficking, and weapon sales. Few underground markets have gone unmarked by his hand. His name in the encrypted Perseus dossier might have significance. Photo of Franz Kraus. Slow corruption. From what the UK Military Intelligence Section 6 MI6 okay, that's what it is, has gathered, Franz Kraus is one of Anton's Volkov's key pawns in East Berlin. Kraus lives and works close to the wall, often passing back and forth between East and West Berlin. Presumably, he is Volkov's chief courier of information and cash. Kraus grew up in Dresden before relocating to Paris for a decade after graduation. Apparently, his chief inspiration was to make a respected name for himself, but during the period MI6 believed Kraus believes Kraus first became involved in organized crime. In 1972, he returned to Germany, where he has remained ever since, falling further into darkness. And I'll be right back.